Good evening, good morning, welcome. Merry Christmas to each and every single one of you. I am here to wrap a couple presents. Why? Because they need to be done. They need to be done. Yeah, I know. I get to be Santa. I get to be Santa. I get to actually wrap the presents right now so that way I can put them under the tree. So that way, when Tadpole wakes up in the morning, he can be also excited to see presents from Santa. Do you get to see the presents? No, you don't. No, you don't. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do this because why not? What's the point? I haven't really been on my YouTube channel in a bit. It's been a while. Um, YouTube be asshole, and I don't really care for the most. Uh, I do have the final strike or whatever is supposed to fall off here in about 2 days. So figured I'd go live and do this rapping real quick, chit chat with y'all. Uh, who's ever around anyway? Who's ever around? And I'm only here. I'm only here on this wonderful YouTube side. I'm not anywhere else. You're not gonna find me somewhere else. You're not gonna just right here. This right here. And Merry Christmas to y'all. I hope that um, the day that it is turns out to be a good one for you. And like I said, I'm wrapping presents, so I seem to. I went ahead and I turned on some background noise for myself, so that way I could give you just a little bit of something. Just a little bit of something while I wrap these few presents that I have. I don't have a lot. I only have a couple that are coming from Santa. I'm a firm believer that you don't overdo presents from Santa. Overdoing presents from Santa is unnecessary. I have had plenty of times where Santa gives you just a couple of things. Like there's a couple of boxes of Lego that I'm wrapping here, and as I'm wrapping these couple of boxes, and I think about all of that comes with Santa. As a kid, and we got an awful lot from Santa. And we were always told, you had to believe in Santa to get presents from Santa. And it wasn't just from Santa. You had to believe in Santa to get presents from anyone. And really seriously, I mean, it was a hard thing to understand that we had to believe. And obviously, I still believe Santa exists. Sure, hmm he exists. If he didn't exist, we're, what are right? Right? I see one concurrent viewer. One concurrent viewer. Go hit up that chat. Go hit up that chat real quick, and give me your thoughts. Give me your thoughts on what you think about Christmas. Do you think that kids should get massive amount of presents from Santa Claus? Or are you in the same boat that I am, that believes that too many presents from Santa Claus can be uh, bad for a child, especially when he goes to school, or not enough. they go to school, and they're all excited. Yeah, what'd you get for? Oh, I got this, I got that. I got one thing, got a football, or I got a doll, or I got a hippopotamus, or whatever the hell it be that you just so happen to get. Now, uh, you know, I've had friends that have been like, yeah, oh, I got a game system, chair, and a couple games, and a few other things or whatever, all from Santa. Like, all from Santa, huh? You get that much from Santa? It seems a little unfair as a child to hear that one person got so much from Santa. And not that we didn't get things from Santa, but when you make it that much, it can be kind of hard to take for somebody that doesn't quite understand. How come I didn't get the game system and the chair and the games and the whatever else and all this multitude of presents that the other kid just got? How come what made him so lucky? And they always say you have to be good. Santa knows if you've been good or not. Well, it never said that. Depending on how good you were, how many presents you actually get. And it was either you got them or you didn't. So then it was like, well, I got a present from Santa. So obviously I must have been on the good list or the nice list. And not always true when it comes down to it that you were the one that was the nice one, or the one that was nice got everything. Because remember, those kids that got all those things, they were awfully mean. They were awfully mean to not just me, but to others as well. And it's like, oh, I thought that that the list might have actually meant something. Doesn't really mean anything. It's just something that you tell your children so that you hope that they're good, nice all year long. But as far as that goes, it's okay. It's okay for for what it is. Now that I'm older and I kind of understand some of that, but I refuse to do that much for a child. You might be thinking, oh, really? You wouldn't give your child all that if you could afford it? No, no, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't, because I had, I growing up with that issue. I don't want the other kid that didn't get anything from Santa to think, oh, well, geez, wow, this. Where's my tape number? Okay, try that again. Try that again. But as far as that goes, I just, I find it very difficult for what it is to understand that that is exactly what it is. That it's the parents and how much money they have and how much somebody got from Santa for Christmas. Like I said, I'm wrapping presents, so y'all can hit me up. I'll totally read chat, like I always had. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it, right? I know it's like 2 in the morning. I've never seriously. I don't normally go live at 2 o'clock in the morning, so I get that. I can get it. He's like, what? What? He's live? He's been live for 10 minutes at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like looking at this, and I'm like, I'm only 10 minutes. The first present almost wrapped. And like I said, I only have a couple of them. TPPT, Merry Christmas, cool. Where have you been? I've been around. I've been actually doing a lot more on Rumble every night, every single night. I've seriously not missed a night in a better part of a few months. I still go live uh, 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on Rumble. On Rumble because I can say all the things. I can say all the things that you just can't say here. And Rumble has a little uh, small creators package that they had created, which gave me more of an incentive to continue to do the Rumble side of things. If y'all haven't made it to the Rumble, I think if you actually look down in that description line, I do have the links to Rumble. I was actually live tonight on Rumble with my wife and Squaw Bob. We actually covered a couple more chapters in Genesis. It's, exploring spirituality on Sundays is actually still a thing. I haven't stopped doing all of those things that I've been doing. And I see CuckTube is too shitty. Don't say that. Yeah, as far as that goes, I'm waiting for my last. There's one left. There's one left strike that's supposed to end up falling off here on the 27th here in 2 days. So close to election season, realizing that I had myself yeeted last year completely from YouTube. I didn't want to do that to myself again. So I kind of had been doing just that. Taking myself to the Rumble every night. I've actually got myself down to somewhat of a schedule. Sunday nights, exploring spirituality, myself, my wife, Squaw Bob, and others. I do actually have a special guest coming up here in a few weeks. Good Logic's actually supposed to join me on the 7th for that. Mondays and Saturdays are pretty much going to be those all-inclusive news nights that I've been doing for the last couple of years. Tuesdays will turn into I call it plebiscite Tuesday, because we're walking into this election season. I'm going to do just election coverage for what pretty much what it comes down to for Tuesdays. Tuesdays I'm gonna try keeping it there and there only. Now that moving on into a Wednesday, Wednesday is going to be World War III Wednesdays, as if we see how horrible this world has really become, and how many war fronts there actually are that the United States seems to be so wrapped up and involved in. Um, uh, what did I do? What did I do on Thursday? Um, I was thinking I think I was going to turn Thursday into like a watch, but um, I have to think about what I actually turned it into. Friday nights are still open mics. Um, 2016 TDS 2.0 all over again. Come soon. No, exactly, and that's why I took myself off of the YouTube side. Was just because of that. Because of all that, I really seriously couldn't do it. Fridays are still open mics. Saturdays are going to be a smorgasbord Saturday, like a open news. I wouldn't be opposed to doing other things on that particular day as well. Kind of mix it up or whatever. Um, Being that it's early Monday morning right now on this wonderful Christmas day. Uh, I normally do news. I think I think for what it is, because it's Christmas, I'm gonna try keeping myself off of the internet for the night, and I think that's why I'm doing this now, so that way I can actually get myself on the internet a little bit, get a little bit of conversation out of me, and then I can move on. I can move on from that and do more. This one's done, so I'll put this down. We do this other one here. Just a couple of presents from Santa Claus, from Santa Claus. So uh, having a having a 4-year-old in the house, it was kind of necessary to do just that and do the whole Santa thing. Do the whole Santa thing because 4-year-olds in Santa is always worth it. Is always worth it. Y'all bump that like button for me if you hadn't done so already. Be greatly appreciated. And I know it's so early in the morning. I've never had an audience at this time of the morning that I didn't already try walking into this time of the morning with from like a Friday night open mic or something. So I really don't expect a lot of people to come through here. But if you do come through, do all those wonderful YouTube like things and share this out to those places you like to share things. Stay sane and keep your freedom of speech. I get it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. And that's exactly what it is keeping the freedom of speech. The freedom of speech is really, really something that I think a lot of people are really seriously hit on a lot to try keeping channels afloat, and not that I'm opposed to altering my speech just so I can bring you some content. I mean, I may try coming back again in the future to do a little bit more on this ridiculous platform of YouTube. Maybe. Great liquor. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Cheers to you. I'd cheers with you, but I ain't got nothing to cheers with you with. I see your time frame there. But yeah, good to see you. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Just kind of doing the Santa thing in Insomnia Stream. No, there's a couple presents that needed to be wrapped for Santa. and I'm doing just that. I'm doing just that. I'm trying to get these very few presents for Santa wrap from Santa. You know, I'm just a proponent really of yeah, okay. You know, Santa brings you a few things. Santa does not bring you 50 things. No, I don't like it. I don't like it when that happens. But I mean, maybe an insomnia stream. No, the last couple nights of running show, Friday night open mic. Um, what did we do? I think we did almost 7 hours, 7.5 hours, something like that. We were on for quite some time. And then last night when I did my smorgasbord Saturday and did a regular news night, that turned into several hours of me reading a lot of articles. A lot. It was ridiculous how much. It was ridiculous how much it really was. I don't know why I have headphones in. Not that I need them. Not that I need them. Nobody's talking to me. Nobody's physically talking to me. So then I'm going to quick take a glance over on that channel. 557 followers. Let's see, what did we do? 7 hours, 19 minutes, 34 seconds. Friday. And then Saturday, I came back and I did another 5 hours, 35 minutes, and 28 seconds for news. 5.5 hours of news. It was quite the night. Wrap many gifts in the middle of the night. Yeah, and that's pretty much what it was. I figured, hey, you know, if I have to do this and I have to be up, let's do this. Let's have some fun. Let's see where YouTube really is at. Because like I said, that one strike that I currently have, that falls off in 2 days. So then I might be prone to do more on YouTube. I laugh because I want to talk about all those things that we can't talk about here. I want to talk about the wars. I want to talk about the coup. I want to talk about the side effects of certain things. I want to talk about all of those things, and we just can't do that here. We're not able to do any of it. Like TP said, yeah, I get it. Freedom of speech. Cool, let's quote Bill Gates. Nah, let's not quote Bill Gates. Last time I quoted Bill Gates, the strike that falls off here in 2 days is where that came from. For simply quoting Bill Gates. I don't want to quote Bill Gates anymore. Nope, not going to do it. If I did anything, I'd just go play the clip. Just go play the clip. Fuck that. Not doing it. This present's almost done. So that's 2 down. That's two. The 2 that I have. The 2 that I have from Santa. That's it. That's all you get. I mean, I should take that back. I think there's more. I believe Mom went ahead and took care of the stockings. And went and threw a couple things in the stockings. That's why I said I'm being turned. Hey, it's okay. It can be. I'll let you. I mean, in all actuality, because I'm sitting here on YouTube at a Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas by yourself is really hard. It's really hard. So, as I'm done wrapping presents, anybody that really wants they're sitting there and they're like, hey, why is he sitting by himself? I let you come in here. You know I do. I have a tendency to do that. I think the one thing that's changed that YouTube may not have seen is the haircut. Took all that off. And made it be the thing. Because it's just been growing hair for the last few years. So much shampoo and conditioner and whatever else just to keep it clean. So it just kind of like, take it off. What am I going to think here? Anybody in this? No, never mind. I don't know. Great Liquor, you do anything? You want to come up here? You want to talk to me, or you're done? You're done for the night. We can call it an insomnia stream, but we just call it Merry Christmas. We'll call it Merry Christmas, and we'll just be like, yeah, Merry Christmas to us. YouTube is pushing news channels to my recommended now, where 2 months ago, it wasn't, so the political algorithm election bias machine has been turned on. Yes, exactly. So, and they would totally throttle me. They would totally throttle me to the point if I was trying to do any of the stuff that I do, because I have the tendency to read stuff out of like Epoch Times or almost anywhere that's more right leaning, and they don't like that. They see right leaning content and they're like, we gotta tank that. We gotta make it be that you don't get to hear that. Headed to bed soon. Just spotted your stream over here. No, yeah, that's good. It's good. It's okay. And I just kind of, I came on here to wrap a couple of presents. They're wrapped. So, job done for what it is. I really don't need to continue to be here for any good reason. Unless somebody gave me a good reason to be here. Somebody else that, had something that they're like, hey, you should do this, or you should talk about that, or whatever it be. I should do. I should be sharing this. I don't think I shared it anywhere. I don't think anybody in my Discord even knows that I'm even close to being that I am live. I really don't. Or anybody that's left. One thing that I did do, if you hadn't caught, is I went and I started a 12 Days of Christmas day one, because when it comes down to it, I think there's a lot of people don't quite understand the 12 Days of Christmas and how the 12 Days of Christmas actually works. 12 Days of Christmas is actually Christmas Day through the 6th or the 5th of January, where you celebrate your 12 days of Christmas. I did put up a video here on YouTube for the day one, Christmas Day, of the 12 days for the 12 days of Christmas, and I did a little story. I have 12 stories. Each day I'll come in and I'll read a story. I recorded it as opposed to going live because I wasn't thinking that I was going to go live. I wasn't thinking I was going to go live in any way, shape, or form. But I did go ahead, and the thing was like 2 minutes and 25 seconds long. It is very, very short. Very, very short. But still worth it. I've read A Brother Like That. It's a good little story for Christmas. And like I said, I found 12 stories to tell across these next 12 days. So, be looking for that. Be looking for that. The way I did it, the way I published it, I didn't even do a premiere. It was just a straight up publish. I may actually do that with the rest of them, as opposed to trying to do live, to do the recording, to get myself into the edit a little bit more, so that way I can try and editing some of the things that happen on the Rumble side and push them over to the YouTube side. So I don't want to totally like negate the 1,065, 62 people, whatever it is, that are on the YouTube side. I really don't want to just go away from them. What are those? Biden's inflation killed that for us this year. What are those? Biden's inflation killed that for us this year. The presents. There are 2 boxes of Lego. There are 2 boxes of Lego we did it last year and we did it again this year, where we pretty much made it. We made it a Lego Christmas, and I know Lego can be kind of expensive in itself, but worth it. Something that you can play with for at any age, so that way, if something ever does happen in the future, there's still Lego around. There's still something that we can do to play and do. So I mean, I have plans. I have ideas for what to do with this YouTube channel. I don't want to negate it completely, but I pushed this on Twitter, but it deleted X. Fuck social media and Poison. See, and I thought about it. I thought about actually, pushing it to X. I've done it before. Actually, every night that I go live on Rumble, I immediately go live on X. I immediately go live on X as well. There was a deal with doing such a thing that came through Rumble with their small creator program that they put out there. That program being accepted really seriously made me excited to want to do things. So here, I'll show you what I'm talking about, because I know there's a lot of people like, what are you talking about? What is that? This right here. Rumble Small Creator Partnership Program Application Round 2. Thank you for the interest in Round 1 of Rumble's new Small Creator Partnership Program. Submissions for applications for Round 1 are now closed. I think I actually have more on that particular planet. Some things to look forward to. Next week Saturday, I believe it was Saturday. Next week Saturday. This week Saturday, the 30th. The 30th, I'll be doing it. A Smorgasbord Saturday. It's really seriously. It's going to be a year in review. I do have most of the legwork done for that, and I'm ready and excited for that as well. That one's going to be a long show. That one I'll invite people in to join me as well, to give their thoughts and ideas, and kick off the new year. Right, Saturday. Yeah, Saturday, because Sundays are taken. With exploring spirituality. So we're not gonna give up on those. We're not gonna give up on those. The fun, the interesting with that is when it comes to the 7th of January. I do actually have a guest coming through for Exploring Spirituality of Good Logic, aka Joe Neerman, will be joining. I'm super excited with that, to have him come back through again. He's always been somebody that I really look up to and find fun to talk to. And when it gets into the spirituality thing, I think that it'd be good. I think it'd be good. And I don't dead air, dead air, dead air, I don't care. I really don't. Somebody's gonna sit there and get on me for giving you dead air or whatever. I'm not a professional. I don't not. The partnership is a joke. You might get $20 a month from X. Then if you have 100K followers, Rumble with others is better though. Yeah. See that's the fun one. Is I thought I had the rest of that because that was just saying that it was closed. That's just saying that it was closed. I actually have I won. I was one of the selected. I was one of the 50 selected to pick up that money. There's a $500 gift that gets paid out every week. Or I'm sorry, every week, every month. Every month. And being one of those that actually picked that up, it really seriously solidified the reasoning on why I was able to continue to do those things that I was already doing. Here it is. The only 50 slots open. Small creator partnership program. Earn $500. Rumble's new partnership program is a hope for small creators. Here it is. Here's the rules. At least 2 streaming hours per day over at least 5 days a week. I do 7. I've been doing 7 for as long as you can think of, as well as doing way over 2 hours. Way over 2 hours. Like I just said, Fridays and Saturdays was 7 and 5 hours, respectively. Minimum 50 Rumble. I have 500. And you must promote your stream on your socials. I promote my stuff on every single stream on my social media when it comes to that in particular. So then you're able to earn the $500 every 30 days. Every 30 days. And that's why I'm on Rumble. That's why I'm on Rumble. It's because of that. Because I've been selected. I've been selected to, be one of those, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to continue to do that as long as I potentially can. So I mean, it's not going to all of a sudden be, oh yeah, no, they don't pay much. No, they do. They do if you can actually get yourself in somewhere decent. And I think for what it is, I know it's not a ton of money. It's not. But it gave me the incentive to continue to do as I wish. On Rumble. Every night I'm on Rumble. I say every night. And as we're walking into Christmas, I'm not really positive what I will do with Christmas. I may just take the day off because it's Christmas. And it says I don't need to do it every single day. I can take 2 days off So as far as that goes, that's why when you asked me at the very beginning, TP, about where I had been, was just that is because of that I took that next step. Rumble, stay humble, please. Don't do YouTube. Yeah, exactly. And like, well, I can do a couple presents. I can come up here for a short bit of time, say hi to y'all, and let you know, hey, yeah, I am still around. But you got to take yourself over to the Rumble side. Because you're not going to see me otherwise. You're not going to see me if you're going to miss all of those shows. And that's why I kind of am like, well, maybe I can do a little bit of, some things, whatever. Like, this is a Merry Christmas stream. Like I said, I put out 12 Days of Christmas day one earlier for today because it's Christmas. Hopefully that kind of picks up a little bit of an algorithm and gets itself, pushed out there for what it is. And I told myself, I'm like, okay, now go pick up your stream and go and share it to your Discord so people know that you're in Discord. And then I still hadn't done that. I still hadn't done it because it's like, I'll do it. I gotta get the link to it. Shareable link. Go over to the Rumble or Discord. Go over to Discord and put it in there so that those rewatchers that like to rewatch the stuff or whatever, it can go and they can click on it and they can go click on it later. But yes, if you hadn't done so, like I said, I believe it's in the description line. Hit this edit button here real quick to be sure. Sure is. There it is. rumble.com/c/coolfrog. You bring yourself over there. That's where you'll find me. That's where you'll find me every single night. I hadn't stopped. I never did stop. It just seemed like it. Because I stopped doing it here. I missed Coolfrog out of the channel, so Coolfrog got me to sign up for Rumble finally. There you go. Go bring yourself over there. Absolutely. See, Christmas gift from you to me. Thank you so much for doing just that. I appreciate it. I really do. I really do appreciate it. And I will be back. I will be back every single night to continue to do those things that I like to do and talk about all those things that we just can't talk about. Maybe that's what I should do. I should do it after Christmas stream tomorrow on Rumble. And just kind of, this late, maybe we'll see, and let everybody know how Christmas really went, and I'll see how well that algorithm is, how well that algorithm picks up compared to what this one was. I'll try doing the same time in the morning just to see how that works. I'm going to be here for a minute. I still have a little bit to drink. Got to finish that before I go away. Let's close that. Because that's shared. 5 likes. Yeah, I'll smash that like button for me. But yeah, TP, if you like the channel and there's people that you're like, man, I wish, this person or that person was around to come around and talk to me or whatever, you share this out somewhere. And I know that you said no social media, but there has to be somewhere that you have friends or whatever that you'd like to talk to. See if you can't get them come in. The beard is long and based. All my hair was like super long. I actually, left that. But here, got it. No, it's to there. It's right at the sternum still. So I mean, it's kind of. I haven't cut it, but yeah, it's still. I really seriously thought about it. You can see I actually shaved the cheek. I shaved the cheek out or whatever. This when I cut my hair or whatever, you can see it starting to come back, and I'm like do I keep the cheek clean? Yeah, probably should. Probably should come back and try to freshen these edges up a little bit. Keep it keep myself smooth. I don't know. I don't know. I do have a couple different things that I do. I do turn my main room light off to keep that glow off of this wing here. That glow is horrible. And I do have a key light on front of me to give a better light to make that not look so whatever it is, ridiculous. I don't know what you want to call it. But where are we at? About 46 minutes. I'm going to share personal DMs with Neurotic, Copium, and whoever else I'm blessed to DM. Like in Discord? Or are you talking? Where are you DMing people? Because, if you want to be blessed, you said no X, so I'm guessing Discord. Is that even updated? I don't even know if it's updated. You notice? Yeah. I don't even know how many subscribers I even have. I was doing is I was promoting subscribing to the channel to get yourself into the Discord. That's not something that needs to even happen. Discord straight up personal connection. Sure. coolfrog@gmail.com. Hit me up, whatever. Or if you'd like the Discord's something that you actually prefer. Because I don't really care right now about the Discord. There it is. Go throw yourself in the Discord. And hit it up. Come hit me up. Talk to me. Chat with me. And that's for anybody. Anybody that wants it. It's never been something that I ever said that you needed to pay for. It never. It's always been, if you can't afford it, hit me up, let me know, and I'll bring you in. It's never been, hey, you need to pay for it. No, fuck that. Ever. I'd never require anybody to do such a thing. I don't want people to pay to be my friend. It's not fair. I don't want anybody thinking they need to pay to be my friend. There you go. If you click on that, you go bring yourself in there, whatever. I'll be around. Otherwise, I really didn't have a lot to talk about. I just, like I said, I had a couple presents to wrap, and I got those done. Remember when people used to talk to another person without a third party? I used to live in the 90s era. Yeah. I do remember all that. I remember when, I grew up in the 80s, when it comes down to it. I'm, born in 77. Grew up in the 80s, 90s. electronics were not so prevalent as they are now. It's amazing how everything just so happens to be based on electronics. Myself, I might be okay if they kick a lot of things out or whatever. We get an EMP blast or something. And take out all the electronic equipment in the area. There's going to be an awful lot of people that are just going to be like, I don't know what to do. What do we do now? Well, what do you do? What do you do now? Because if you couldn't figure it out, and you got to the point where you're just like, I'm done. I have nothing. My phone. I have no phone. I have no computer. I got really. There's a lot more. EMP blasts were fucked. Yeah, exactly. We're totally fucked. And that's what I'm saying. Is like, something happens. There's going to be an awful lot of people that, all of us are going to be fucked. But as far as that goes, there's going to be an awful lot of them that are not even going to realize that if I just go stand up and go walk outside, there's still other things to do in this world that don't require a computer or phone. Now I get it. It's something that could be necessary, but yeah, bring yourself in that Discord. Click that link. I'm always around. Somewhere, doing something. I get up. I take care of a child during the day. Do all those things, whatever. And I see somebody, I'll be like, hey, what's up? We'll go say hi. Go say hi for a few minutes and be like, all right, I gotta go. I gotta go do some things. I gotta go take care of this. Take care of that. I'll be back. Let's see, is there anything else really going on? I don't even want to read news. The blue-haired whale would say no internet would actually kill them. Yeah, I mean, I would think that there'd be an awful lot of people that would lose their minds. They would lose their freaking minds without the internet. Like, I know it'd take me a few days to just be like, I want to go online. I want to go talk to the world. I need to share something. I want to share something with somebody, somehow, some way. Lose their minds. Mm-hmm. Lose their fucking minds. Because it just be, what do we do? Go outside and ride your motherfucking bike. or anything. And go for a walk. Oh, that's the other thing. Yeah, go talk to real people. Okay, go do anything. Go do anything. I've actually thought about it because for Christmas, my wife went and purchased me snow boots, snow pants, a jacket, and all that wonderful stuff, whatever. It spent quite a bit so that I could go outside in the cold and go walk around. I actually thought about taking my phone, putting myself live here on YouTube,
and go for a walk. Go for a walk out in this wonderful countryside that I live in. Merry Christmas to you, TP. Merry Christmas. But actually, take and put myself live, go walk outside, put all the stuff on, and actually go walk around in this. I'm in South Dakota. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And we actually get a white Christmas. I didn't think we were going to have a white Christmas, but last night, it actually snowed. I say last night, the night of the 23rd. The night of the 23rd, it snowed. It snowed. So then we're like, yay, we actually get a white Christmas. But yeah, I've actually thought about it. It's like I should just put all that stuff on and take myself for a walk. Put myself live, and show off all the wonderful things. Got a foggy Christmas? Aw. That's too bad. I was, like I said, got excited because it's still beautiful. Yeah, I bet. Where you at? I don't even, you don't have to dox yourself if you don't want to, but being from Minnesota myself and being here in South Dakota, I always walked around in Minnesota. I did a lot of walking around. Coming here, I had a tendency to not walk around as much because I don't know the area. And I think that's what's actually getting me to the point of thinking, hey, I got all this equipment. I should put it all on and go live and just go take myself for a walk. Northern United States, sure. Colder temperatures. I like the colder temperatures myself. I really do. As I'm sitting here in this room, let me check a temperature here real quick. See what it really is. I have myself in shorts and a t-shirt, and I do have a fan blowing on me. That's why I'm like, no. It needs to be something different. There's no way that I'd ever be able to take myself into a place like Arizona or something and be happy. You're like, no. That's too much. It's too way. It says it's 16 degrees outside. My heat is not on. I haven't turned my heat on all day. Is it cool in this room? As I'm talking about it, I'm like, yeah. I get why my wife would be sitting here and she'd be like, it's so cold. You should go lay herself down and put like 3 or 4 blankets on top of her. Nah. I'll just sit here in my shorts. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to finish this. I think I might try that. See how well that works. To take myself for a stroll. Bitches always be called. I mean, 5'11", about 240. She's 5'6", and 110 pounds. I get why she's cold. I get why she's cold. I really do. It happens. But yeah, I think that sounds like fun. I think I should do that. I should get myself ready and take myself for a stroll. take myself for a stroll, and I'll go live. I'll go live again, and it's probably going to be a good half hour before I'm like completely dressed and ready to go take myself for a walk. And once I get myself outside, I'll go live. I'll go live to let everybody know that I'm live again here on YouTube. I'll put it as just walking, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens and run. You know, as interesting as that is, I sit around, and you know, whether it been my daughter or it be South Dakota, yeah, whether it be my daughter or it be it'd be Tadpole, we sit next to each other. It's like putting two heaters next to each other. You sweat. Yep, South Dakota. And I'm up in the mountains. I'm up in the mountains a little bit. So yes, exactly. It's beautiful countryside. And that's why I'm like, I should do that. I should take myself for a little Christmas stroll and go, you know, whatever. I'm not going to dox myself. I've already been doxed. People already know who I am. They know where I live. It's not going to be like, oh, yeah, I'm showing you where I'm at. The fuck? You already know. I'm not afraid to, you know, go walk around and be like, oh, I'm live. I shouldn't show anybody where I'm at. What the fuck ever? What are they going to do? Dox me more than I already been doxed? That's done. That's done. And we're an hour, just over an hour in. Awesome. All right. If y'all haven't done so already, hit that thumbs up button, or thumbs up button. You hear me? Gamer Furrow. I get doxed a lot. I've been a streamer for 17 years. We get death wishers and haters. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That shit happens. That shit totally happens. Without you even trying. Without even trying. Under this name for 17 years? I just ignore them. Yeah, exactly. Ban them. Yeet them. Tell them to go fuck themselves. Not under this name? Oh, okay. Otherwise I'd be like, oh, I'll go check you out. I'll go check you out and see what you know, if you got a real channel. I mean, you can always throw that out there. YouTube was created in 2005. Yep. Mm-hmm. It was the first on Justin TV back in 2007. Interesting. So what I'm going to do here, though, is like I just said, I finished my drink. I've wrapped my presents. I'm going to take myself. I was there when Justin Can created Twitch. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Sold it. Oh, okay. So what I was just saying, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take myself, I'm going to get myself dressed. And I'm going to put on my winter gear because why not? And I'll go live again. It says it's 16 degrees outside and I'm okay with that. I'm going to go take myself outside. And I'm going to walk around. I'll go live and just kind of see how that works. I don't have the GoPro. I just have a phone, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it for what I'm doing. for what I'm doing, I'll try. I'll try it anyway. Trans is beautiful. No, it's not. The transmission in the bathtub? Right on. Do you play Counter-Strike? No, I've never played Counter-Strike. I don't really get into the whole first-person shooter thing. It's just something that if I'm going to shoot something, I'm going to go take a gun outside. I'm going to go shoot something. Damn, it's so fun. Aw. I'm more of I seriously like playing stupid games like City Skylines. City Skylines 2 just came out, and I really enjoy playing it. I really do. It's super fun. But, like I said, if I want to shoot something, I'm going to take myself outside with a real gun. I'm going to go shoot something. That being said, I am going to take myself outside. I'm going to bundle myself up and take myself out into the 16-degree weather and go live here, right here on YouTube again. And we'll see how far I get. We'll see how far I get in this little adventure that I'm going to take myself on, and show you all this beautiful, beautiful countryside of South Dakota. I'm on the west side, so there's mountains. All right, y'all. I'm going to take off, and I'll be back in a few minutes. If you hadn't done so already, follow the channel, subscribe, do all those wonderful things for me. Check out the description line, because the Rumble's really where I'm at. I do a lot more on Rumble than I do here. So much more than I do here. Really, YouTube is asshole, and I've taken myself to the point of not even want to be here. Tell someone before you go out. No, yeah, I will. I will, and I'll be live. So that way, if you're watching, you'll be with me. If you're watching, you'll be with me. And I got so much equipment that I'll probably be sweating in the 16 degrees. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna try that and see how that works out. And I'll see y'all in a few minutes. Hopefully I can get this done within the next 10, 15 or whatever, get dressed and go. I do appreciate y'all. If you haven't done so, smash that like button for me. And I'll be back. Yep, YouTube is asshole. Later, y'all.